Cottage decorating ideas, embracing cozy charm and timeless elegance. Cottage decorating is all about creating a warm and inviting space that exudes comfort and nostalgia. Rooted in the simplicity of rural living, cottage-style decor embraces a mix of vintage pieces, cozy textiles, and natural elements. Whether you're designing a quaint cottage in the countryside or simply want to bring the charm of cottage living to your urban dwelling, cottage style is all about creating a comfortable and inviting space that reflects your personality and tastes. You can achieve this by using soft colors, natural textures, and cozy accents that make your cottage feel like a homey retreat. One of the easiest ways to add cottage charm to your space is to use beaded board on the walls. Beaded board is a type of wood paneling that has grooves along its length, creating a rustic and textured look. You can use beaded board in any room of your cottage, such as the living room, bedroom, kitchen, or bathroom. You can also paint it in any color you like or leave it natural for a more authentic feel. Another way to bring cottage style to your space is to mix and match wooden furniture. Wooden furniture adds warmth and character to your cottage, and you can find it in various styles, shapes, and sizes. You can also look for antique or vintage pieces that have a worn or chipped paint finish, which adds to the cottage charm. You can also paint your own furniture and distress it with sandpaper for a similar effect. Cottage style also embraces patterns and prints that are inspired by nature or history. You can use fabrics such as buffalo check, floral, stripe, plaid, or dotted prints to add some color and interest to your space. You can use these fabrics for curtains, cushions, pillows, rugs, or upholstery. You can also mix and match different patterns and colors, as long as they share a common palette or theme. Cottage style also loves flowers and plants, which bring life and freshness to your space. You can fill your cottage with fresh or dried flowers from your garden or the market and display them in vases, jars, baskets, or pots. You can also use botanical prints or paintings to decorate your walls or furniture. You can also grow your own herbs or vegetables in pots or containers and use them for cooking or decoration. Cottage style also celebrates the history and culture of your cottage and its surroundings. You can use items that have a personal or sentimental value to you, such as family photos, heirlooms, souvenirs, or collectibles. You can also use items that reflect the local heritage or traditions of your cottage, such as maps, books, art, or crafts. You can display these items on shelves, tables, walls, or mantels. This videos will guide you through a delightful journey of cottage decorating ideas that capture the essence of this beloved style. The essence of cottage decorating. Cottage decorating is inspired by the idyllic cottages found in the English countryside and coastal retreats. It's a design style that celebrates simplicity, imperfections, and a sense of coziness that immediately puts you at ease. Here's what makes cottage decorating truly special. Nostalgia and comfort. Cottage decor invokes a sense of nostalgia, transporting you to simpler times and creating an atmosphere of comfort. Natural elements. The style embraces natural textures, materials, and colors, creating a connection with the outdoors. Vintage finds. Incorporating antique and vintage pieces adds character and tells a story of the past. Mix and match. Cottage decorating is not about perfect coordination. It's about harmoniously blending various elements. Soft color palette. The color palette is often soft and soothing, creating a serene and peaceful ambience. Unpretentious beauty. Cottage decor is not about being overly polished. It's about celebrating the beauty of imperfections. Key elements of cottage decorating. Charming furniture. Opt for furniture with a vintage feel, such as distressed wooden pieces, wicker chairs, and floral upholstered sofas. Floral prints. Incorporate floral patterns through upholstery, curtains, and bedding to add a touch of cottage garden charm. Soft textiles. Layer soft textiles like throws, cushions, and quilts to create a cozy and inviting atmosphere. Whitewashed surfaces. Whitewashed or distressed wood surfaces add a touch of shabby chic elegance to the space. Slick covers. Use slick covers for furniture to achieve a relaxed and casual look. Exposed beams. If you have exposed beams in your space, embrace them to add rustic charm. Vintage accessories. Decorate with vintage accessories like antique frames, clocks, and porcelain dishes. Open shelving. Install open shelves to showcase your collection of vintage dishes, glassware, and decor. Distressed finishes. Embrace distressed finishes on furniture and decor items to add a time-worn look. Cottage-inspired lighting. Choose light fixtures with a cottage flair, such as chandeliers with crystal droplets or rustic lanterns. Lace curtains. Use lace curtains to filter natural light and add a touch of elegance. Farmhouse sink. A farmhouse sink is a classic cottage feature that adds both functionality and charm. Natural materials. Use natural materials like rattan, jute, and sisal for rugs, baskets, and decor. Fresh flowers and plants. Decorate with fresh flowers and potted plants to bring the outdoors inside. Creating your cottage oasis. Neutral color palette. Start with a neutral color palette of whites, creams, soft blues, and pastel shades. Cottage-style kitchen. Incorporate a cottage-style kitchen with open shelving, a farmhouse sink, and vintage-inspired appliances. Vintage fixtures. Choose vintage-inspired fixtures for lighting, faucets, and hardware. Cozy fireplace. If possible, add a cozy fireplace to create a focal point and provide warmth. Vintage rugs. Lay down vintage or distressed rugs to define spaces and add a pop of color. Mismatched chairs. Mix and match dining chairs for an eclectic and charming dining area. Cottage garden. If you have outdoor space, create a cottage garden with blooming flowers, shrubs, and a rustic bench. Weathered accessories. Decorate with weathered signs, distressed frames, and other vintage accessories. Comfortable seating. Choose plush and comfortable seating options for a space where relaxation is key. Soft window treatments. Use soft curtains or Roman shades in delicate fabrics for window treatments. Salvaged wood. Incorporate salvaged wood for DIY projects like shelves or headboards. Antique mirrors. Hang antique mirrors to reflect light and create a sense of depth. Personal touches. Display family photos, heirlooms, and handmade crafts to infuse your personality into the decor. Harmonizing cottage elements. Cottage decorating encourages you to embrace imperfections and combine elements in a harmonious yet effortless way. Rustic and elegant. Create a balance between rustic and elegant by pairing worn pieces with refined accents. Mix of patterns. Experiment with mixing different patterns and textures, such as stripes, florals, and checks. Vintage and modern. Combine vintage finds with modern decor to give your space a timeless appeal. Incorporate nature. Integrate natural elements like wooden furniture, stone accents, and botanical prints. Handmade details. Add a personal touch by incorporating handmade crafts and DIY projects. Soft lighting. Use soft and diffuse lighting to create a warm and welcoming ambience. Cottage decorating is a heartwarming and versatile style that allows you to create a space that feels like a cozy retreat from the world. With its emphasis on comfort, nostalgia, and natural beauty, cottage decor captures the essence of a simpler, more relaxed way of living. Whether you're decorating an entire home or just a single room, the key is to infuse your space with your unique personality while staying true to the timeless charm of cottage design. These are just some of the information and tips on how to decorate your cottage in a cozy and charming way. I hope you found them helpful and inspiring. If you have any questions or requests for me, please let me know.